The warehouse was huge on the inside, but the items displayed were very few. Mostly paintings covering the walls and some wooden statues, extremely tall. They almost reached the ceiling of the warehouse and I couldn't really see their faces. All of them were sort of bent down, almost as if they were giants, watching so as not to step on us. Some notebooks were on display too. Most of them had drawings or scribbles. They weren't extraordinary. I really couldn't tell what I was looking at. I saw some unknown surgical equipment. It looked almost medieval. Next to it, a pair of ordinary scissors. I thought at first that it was ironic, or just a piece of art, but the washed-out lady that had led me in there told me that those particular scissors were authentic and extremely important. I couldn't really tell what age the lady was. She was Asian, her skin clear and luminous. Based solely off that, I could have guessed she was in her teens. But her eyes moved around a lot and had a certain darkness that you only gain with age. Contrasting to her face, her hands were wrinkled and stained. Her hair fell in long threads on her back and was tangled towards the end. It looked unwashed. The most interesting part consisted in the last 3 items displayed on the opposing wall to the entrance. If I sat at my desk, near the entrance, the wall was almost invisible, hidden in shadows. I didn't understand why the lights were so dim. The lady explained that it contributed to the atmosphere of the exhibition. One of the items was a low, round wooden table. The plaque in front of it read, "The Hunger." The table was chewed and clawed at the edges. I think it used to be square, but the wood had been bitten off and chewed to the point where the corners were rounded. The teeth marks on the table were human. I figured it must have been some art piece. The other item was a pair of shoes. The plaque read, "The Shoes That Walked Home." They were old, made of leather, and worn out in impossible places, as if whoever had worn them had walked in circles continuously. The last item was an empty pedestal. Its plaque read, "Painter. Do not look when occupied." I stared at it a while. "Such an interesting concept," I mumbled, noticing the lady's unblinking gaze on me. "Yes," she replied. "Don't look when it's occupied, though." "How would I know? You'll see. It's a really easy job. You don't have a lot of duties and you earn so much money by basically doing nothing. You must understand we value your discretion and lack of curiosity the most."